Do you ever hear the saying, thoughts become things? Today, I want to talk to you about how thinking creates our reality. My name is Michelle Tanner with Soulful BFF, and welcome to my commitment of 30 days of podcasting. This is day 4. So, I had been trying to manifest money for many, many, many years. I always felt like I was going to be living paycheck to paycheck for the rest of my life. I remember even when I was a kid, my parents struggling financially, my grandparents struggling financially. It's just always been a thing in my history. And so I never had a good relationship with money. My dad, when I was a kid, he did every get rich quick scheme that you could think of. And I found myself following in his shoes. I signed up to do 4 different multi-level marketing companies. I purchased a few different digital marketing companies because both of those styles of business kind of promise you that you'll become wealthy. If you just, think about it long enough and hard enough, this is all you have to do, blah blah blah. And it wasn't working for me. It never worked. I felt like a failure each and every time. And during my time with multi-level marketing and digital marketing, I was taught about mindset, and I learned about the law of attraction. Back in 2006, 2007 was when I first watched and read The Secret because an upline encouraged me to read it and watch it and whatever. And in that book, they tell you about your thoughts becoming things. So I thought, well, if I just think about it long enough and hard enough, it'll come true. Fast forward several months later, more in debt than ever before, it wasn't working for me. And then again, I found it. I was doing another multi-level marketing company in 2020, and the upline for that company invited me to a group called How to Make Your First Million. Basically, what I didn't realize at the time was that was a free group to try and get you to purchase their $10,000 program. And of course, I did not at first. But about a year later, a little over a year later, I did. I took out a loan for $10,000 because it was a program that was going to teach you how your thoughts become things. Thinking into results. They make it sound so easy that all you have to do is change your thinking and bam, it's yours. I did not understand was the subconscious beliefs that I held around money. It was never going to work for me. No matter how much I thought about getting that white Mercedes back in 2006, 2007, it was never going to work for me because subconsciously money is bad. Money is hard to earn. I'm going to be a poor broke loser for the rest of my life, living paycheck to paycheck. And I just was not getting it. I did not get the concept because I thought, well, I'm doing it. I'm thinking about what I want. And then in June of 2023, I met Dr. Hank Seitz, and I took his program, Easy Money, Easy Life. And while I was going through that program, it's such an easy program. It's 3 videos. They're about an hour long each. He recommends watching like the first one 6 or 7 times, taking notes before moving on to the next one and the next one. Also, it comes with his book, Your Royal Path to Riches. So as I'm understanding how basically to change my thoughts, my negative thoughts in a very easy way when I was doing that program, then I was reading his book and it just all started clicking. Everything was making so much sense. And so I committed to overcoming my thinking, to changing my thoughts, to eliminating my negative thoughts. And for 2 months, I consistently, intentionally would catch a negative thought and I would say, stop, this is what I don't want. What do I want? And I started focusing only on what I wanted. And after 2 months, the negative thoughts were barely there. And then several months after that, I wasn't having any negative thoughts at all anymore. Here we are, like a little over a year later. I don't get them. The second they enter my space, I'm catching them. At first, when I was starting to catch them, it would take, sometimes a few days, several hours. And here we are now where like they literally don't even have a chance to enter my brain space because I'm catching them like that. When I focused on changing my thoughts, that is also when I realized I was manifesting money all these years because I thought money equaled happiness. And it doesn't. So then I focused on getting clear on what it was that I really wanted. What did I want? I wanted freedom. I wanted self love because I never had that before. I wanted happiness, true happiness from within, because I was never happy. And I wanted more joy, better relationships, amazing relationships with people. And I started asking for those things. And I ended up like accidentally getting into alignment with what I truly wanted, asking for what I wanted. And my vibration naturally raised up here where God, universe, spirit, the divine vibrates. And I started attracting everything, including money. When I started to understand how easy it was once I first took control of my thoughts, I was committed to helping people that have struggled to use the law of attraction. People like me that have invested thousands of dollars in different multi level marketing programs, digital marketing courses, learning how to use the law of attraction. I committed to teaching those people how easy it is to manifest when you first take control of your own thoughts. They are your own thoughts. Shouldn't you be thinking about what you want? Our communication system with God, universe, spirit, the divine is through our thoughts. We have 60,000 thoughts a day. 80% of those thoughts are negative, and we think about the same thing day after day after day after day. So, how on earth are we ever going to get what we think we want when we are spending 80% of the time thinking about what we don't want? And you might not even be thinking about it on a conscious level. It's probably subconscious. You don't even realize that the negative thoughts are there. I spent years masking being a happy person, and when I finally gave up manifesting money and focused on manifesting happiness, that is when I finally understood what happiness was. I was determined to teach people to manifest the abundance that they are seeking in their life without having to spend thousands of dollars on get rich quick schemes, multi level marketing, digital marketing programs, different courses and programs and books on how to use the law of attraction. I am committed to helping people understand how easy this can be for a fraction of the cost, because you are worthy and deserving of living the life that you truly want. Our thoughts do become things. So the life that you are living now is a manifestation of your past energy. And all you have to do is change that energy. I love you like a friend.